Hello everyone, welcome back to the Carrabassett Valley Railroad. Boeing Fan 727, thank you for joining me today on this another live stream here for you. So hopefully I can have a bit more to show you guys than I did yesterday. I worked on the Papermill last night up until I pretty much died. So I worked on that just for a little bit longer. Got pretty much the layout that I want, and hooked up some of the industry tracks that I needed or wanted for that area. Let me go ahead and pull up in the chat, see if anyone's popped up. As we load here to Carrabassett Valley. I finally figured out what I renamed that town last night. I'm not sure if you guys saw or not, but on there I renamed it Dead Creek. Dead Creek, Maine. So looks like we have one watching, so it's Unreal. Hello, welcome, welcome. But yeah, this is stream number 23 of the Carrabassett Valley. So let's pop in. So this is the Sappy North Papermill here in Dead Creek. Formerly, it all went up this way back into here, but now it's kind of I mean, it's still kind of going that way. A lot of the trackage goes that way, but we have the kind of the facility going across both sides of the track now, as well as a small little yard for some car storage, just kind of throwing them out of the way. I do need to create a runaround over here, as well as throw in the TRC crossings. I downloaded those, so we're going to put in the TRC crossings just in case we have to move some equipment, because there will be a lot of moving around this crossing. So that being said, I haven't hooked up TRC crossings yet previously, so this will be a fun task for all of us. So, but yeah, so let's show you guys real quick the mill complex. I'm still kind of editing things and throwing things in and out of the way, but so we're gonna start way back here. This is the end of kind of our long piece of track for trains to pull forward onto. Kind of just dead ends out here. This will all be woods right next to the creek. So, and I gotta edit this out a little bit. But yeah, so we have this long straight piece of track that allows trains to pull forward some when dropping off either wood chips, chemicals, or wood pulp. We got wood pulp back there. Additives and chemicals get dropped off over here into the large storage tanks. And then we have our large wood chip facility right here. That's currently full, but will start going down over time. So that's kind of all these tracks, and there's just kind of a mix-match, hodgepodge tracks, kind of going every which way to maneuver around everything. So, you know, so if you're dropping off wood chips, you don't have to go through the wood pulp facility. You can bypass that to go through, or if you need to go straight. This is mostly for maybe trains that can back up and don't want to go through both industries, that can bypass that, or whatever. Got your chemical track that you can pull forward back onto this track. You got your Y out here. You go left, you drop off crude oil to the boiler facility, which provides heat to the plant. I'm sorry, I'm trying to find my words right now. We have these two conveyors, which I tried to overlap over each other, and I think it kind of worked out all right. You can kind of see that's clipping through, and I mean, it looks okay for what I was able to get it to do. But this lower conveyor leads to the wood chip tower, or this wood chip. I thought I had one leading to what? Hold on. Some of the things deleted last night between this save and whatever, so I thought I had a conveyor leading to the tower, but I guess it didn't, so I'll have to put that in. Or maybe it did and it just deleted. So this conveyor leads out of the wood pulp tower, transports the wood pulp into the main processing facility. These are kind of the additive tanks. I'm going to leave all the pipes kind of underground. We'll just say pipes are going underground, because I really don't want to add those in, because that's just a pain in my neck. So these are kind of the initial additive tanks, where the additives and chemicals come into the main processing facility. And then we have this wood pulp conveyor, or this recycled paper bale that comes in, goes into the main processing facility down here, and it all kind of overlaps. This set of track right here on your left, this is shipping and receiving. So this track right here is a multi-industry track. I got it configured, and hopefully it all works. I have not tested it out yet, and our initial test will be, ouch, that hurt. The initial test will be when we run a train a little bit later. But yeah, I haven't seen if this works yet. But basically, we receive wood, or I'm sorry, not wood. We receive recycled paper bales, and those recycled paper bales are then taken to wherever in this facility, shipped over to that main processing facility over there, and then the finished product comes all the way through here. On the back side of this large building, we have all the truck shipping and truck shipment loading docks, and this is kind of a side facility right here, kind of a storage area for the main complex. And though the paper bills are being put onto the trains, get taken through to here and then put back on. And these are just some kind of side tracks for storing cars over here. Since we'll have a lot of box cars in this area, this is where they will be put. And sorry, my voice is still kind of recovering from last night because I talked for let's see, I did the live stream in the early afternoon. Then that was about an hour and a half, I think, and then I came back and did a 3.5 hour live stream where I was talking. So my voice is a little shot today. Oh, and I found this building. It was JR's Southern Freezer. So I found this building, and it's back. So that's all good. This track is taking in what? Should be blueberries. Yep. And of course I'll repaint all this area, and my crossing boards are gone. But things need to be repainted. But yeah, so we got this facility pretty much all hooked up. The only thing I really have left to do now is detailing around the area, is getting kind of all the details put in and added along and whatnot. And I think, hey Tyler, hey David, welcome. No, thanks David, I'm glad you like the looks of the paper mill. So it looks nice now, I think. I kind of like the look. It looks kind of more organized and kind of put along, and all the buildings connect. So, I mean, of course, except for the two that are divided by the track, but that's because it's divided by the track. The track needs to go through somewhere. I don't really think I have a whole lot else left to do here in particular, except add this this kind of runaround track for trains coming into the industrial park. So let me just go ahead and add that real quick before I forget. I'm not going to bother straightening out the tracks, well, except maybe here. Okay, yeah, just right there. Everything else can kind of stay the way it is. But one thing I want to do right now is I want to add the TRC crossings and see if I can get those to work, because I have not used the TRC at all. That's a 2-track road stopper. Let me just look up something real quick. I watched a video and on how to install these. And I just don't think I understood how it worked. Let's see. It looks like for the most part, from all the crossings I've seen, they're all kind of 90-degree crossings. So, I guess that's what we're going to have to do, is a 90-degree crossing. Let me get the live stream back up. There we go. Alrighty, well, I guess we're going to have to adjust the road a little bit. Kind of come up this way and then curve, so... That's fine. Yeah, I only got a 2-lane traffic stopper. I could have swore I downloaded a 1-track stopper, but I guess this works. That's roughly the angle I'm looking for. And just a little more. I guess this is the only downside, is I don't have the absolute freedom to do what I need to do. Though maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm sure if Approach pops by, he'll correct me. Alright, so let's get rid of all this this stuff. Some of those are still going to be there. Kind of glitched with the when some of the assets were removed. So, and I'll remove the crossing boards for the moment until at least I get the track hooked up. My girlfriend is messaging me. It's like she loves me or something. Let's see what she said real quick. Hold on, just replying. She asked me about net neutrality, which, in case you guys weren't following, the FCC declared net neutrality dead today. They repealed it. Net neutrality is no longer a thing, according to the FCC. So, I don't know what that means now. I don't know if that means we're screwed right now, or what that kind of means, but yeah, so net neutrality is currently dead. Last time I checked, anyways. Kind of a bit of depressing news, honestly. So, and I really thought that it would stick. It would stick. Was kind of really hoping that, you know, it would stay. I don't know if Congress already voted on it. I don't know what that means. I don't know now if that means, you know, we're all of our internet providers are able to go willy-nilly and start messing about. I didn't read fully on it yet, but last I checked, the FCC voted net neutrality down. In case you all are following, I can't just assume you guys all know what I'm talking about, but I hope you guys have been paying attention. We'll put it that way. Wish I didn't have this second track. That's a bother. So, yeah, kind of in a meh mood after learning that this morning. I mean, I was pretty confident, you know, things would be all right, but I guess the internet has come under attack once again, so. Man, I hope I'm hooking these up right. I'm going to put 2. I'm going to put a exempt track there. I guess ring and flash number seconds before the gate. Like I said, hope I'm doing this right. From what I've gathered in the tutorials, I guess I'm doing it right. Yeah, I didn't think they did vote for it, so I mean, there's still hope. But according to the FCC, who I guess is in charge of it, I'm learning a lot about these things that exist and whatnot. I think I'm gonna remove these. These just look way too far back, just kind of out of place. So, but from what I've gathered, but according to the FCC, net neutrality to them is dead. They voted to repeal it. So if it goes to Congress, which it will, because it has to, if they already haven't voted on it, then there's still a chance that net neutrality could be saved. Oh God. Front radius. I really hope I'm doing this right. Is there anything I need to do with this? I guess not. So we'll wait and see. I'll have to run a train through it real quick and just see if I did all this correctly. Alrighty, I guess we'll pop in real quick. Let me, move him down some. Now throw on just some, just a couple cars, just to have some weight. Alright, throw them on, save. Okay, I guess we're gonna create that. Yeah, that was one thing I remember reading up, but it's just still kind of discouraging to hear that, you know, it's like the FCC is like, oh no, you can go ahead and repeal it. It's like, really? Not too loud for you guys? We're just on a magical bridge. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah, they should have gone off by now. Well, that was a good test for later, I guess. Oh boy, how do I do this? Let me message Joe. Help. Alrighty, so if I don't respond to the chat for a hot second, I'm just asking Joe, how does one do this? This bridge is bugging out with these tracks. I think I downloaded yesterday. Yeah, I downloaded this, so I think we're going to take this one out. We're going put this in. That's a nice bridge. Oh, still? Are you kidding me? I think it's something to do with that track. That's a little disappointing. How about plate deck? Yeah. Weird. Oh well. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, view track. Oh, I can't move it because there's a train. Oh, here. Move the train over here. Get it out of my sight. There. And we will move the train back here. And we will go over here. So, how does this work? Well, Approach said he'll give me a Skype call in about 45. So we have about 45 minutes to do stuff. So I'm going to come back to that. I'm going to go ahead and just... Sorry guys, I'm just trying to... get these to work, because I would like to use them during my operating session here coming up in the next little bit. Just watching a live stream real quick. Joe's live stream to be exact. Oh, there's one. Crap. Alright. I gotta click on that ceiling fan. Holy crap. That computer can throw out some heat. It is nice, but after a while of sitting here, it does get warm. So it looks like he has... Okay, yes, I did this wrong. So we gotta just do this real quick. Oh, and I did it the wrong way. Crap. Alright, hold on. There is one other little crossing that I gotta download. I'm not looking at the chat right yet, guys. So give me one moment. TRC. Scroll down. Oh, that's French. get a traffic stopper for 7 tracks, but I need a traffic stopper for just a single track. This is frustrating. Sorry, guys. Traffic stopper 4 meter. Well, let's take a look. Traffic stopper 4 meter. Let's see what that pulls up. There it is. Okay. Oh, perfect. Run! Alright, we're getting somewhere. Getting somewhere. I hope. I really hope. Alright, so we'll run back here. I'm gonna get rid of this one, because this one's just really kind of blah. I can always come back to this. Because I get the general process, it's just I get the whole, like I said, general process. I just need to know how to hook everything up, and I just deleted the important part of the road. Dang it. There. Alright, so traffic stopper. 4 meter. There we go. Nope. There we go. Alright, so we'll put the train track onto here. Same deal over there. Alrighty, perfect. Crossing, perfect. Alright, I want the unmarked road going through. I can always move this up. We'll move these a little closer now. From what Joe was saying, you kind of want to name everything relatively the same. Now I also need to flip these around because I have these facing the wrong way. Alright, so those are there. $19.60. I think that's how he was working it out. Actually, I'll do that. So let me grab this. Back to approaches video. Watch from here. Alrighty, so I think we're kind of slowly understanding how this works. Oh god. I don't know anyone in Wood River. Hold on a second. Who just called? 251 4140. Oh, that was my girlfriend probably calling me. Oh. So look at that. Oh. And there we go. Alrighty, so we got that. Let's see if it all works. Let me take approach away. I'll go do that. We'll run over here. I don't know why it keeps there. Don't want to have all these default sessions. Hold on a sec. ladder does come first, so there's my girlfriend. I care a lot about her, and her car is broken, so I can get her. So let's see. Oh, sorry, Chris, I was on the phone. So, alright, let's see if this crossing works. Got our train here, our trusty GP15, unit 752. I'm getting a little loud because I couldn't hear it on my end, so I'm like, wow, it's kind of quiet. Alright, let's see if I did everything correctly. Please work. That's all I'm going to say is just please work. I don't think it works. I broke it. Oh, there it goes. So if I was to cut the train, hold on a second. So we'll do that. See if it'll actually work. Nope, that's not what it'll do. Yes, no? Will you go up? Please? Please work. How long does it have to go before it works? I think I broke it. Alright, let's exit this. 'Cause I think I broke it. On the bright side, it works. At least it works. The only downside is I think I broke it. So let me see here. I think I set the distances too short. I think that's a thing. So you know what? We're just gonna go ahead and do this. Just bop. Do you want to include the option to stay open? Yes, both directions. 600. 600. Both directions. Okay. So, work. Try it again. Yes, you should get Tane, Chris. You should very much get Tane. Why do you understand these options? Stop giving them to me. Ah! Don't show this message again. Thank you. I am a capable guy. I can drive a train. Oh, now they go down. Maybe I'll knock it down a little bit. Hold on one second. Let me go back to approach the stream and see maybe if I did anything incorrectly. I'm sure I'm missing something. Oh, I think I know what I did. 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 So, Chris, you get to see the train approach the crossing again for the third and fourth, fifth, and sixth time. We got 5 watching. Holy crap. Alright, try it again. I just dropped my phone on my knee. Alrighty, so right here, number of seconds before gate begins to close. When train is detected, the number of seconds. Okay, maybe I don't know what I did. I could have swore that said 6 minute value equal 1. Smaller. Maybe it's 1. Don't know. Hey, Sean. Hello. We're trying to figure out TRC, because I suck. I don't know what I did. And I'm not looking at the chat anymore because I'm going back to approach this video to see what the heck I... I'm gonna go with 200. No, 200. Back hit this stream up a little bit. I'm just trying to figure this out because both. Okay, good. Try it one more time. Alrighty, so in theory, this will work. Train is coming into view. Let's just say we need to stop the train real quick. Hey, look at that. I think I broke it again. Hey, I stopped, guys. I don't know. I don't know why you're going back down. I stopped, so... And if I start moving again... See what happens if I back up. Nope, I definitely broke it, so... back up. And I want to see what happens if I stop short. Oh, okay. Actually, the rail car sounds bad. It's not getting picked up all too well. Wonder. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're gonna stop here. Oh, those are jointed rail. There you go, Chris. Alrighty, so I think I still have some things to work out with it, but for the most part it works. It's now 4:05. Who wants to run a train up from Flagstaff real quick? Because I have about, I'd say, 30-ish minutes. Let's just see how far we can get. So let's go down to Carrabassett. I think all my crossings are hooked up, or should be hooked up at this point. But so let's run a train. So today we're going to be using we're going to have mostly Carrabassett power. I think at the front. I don't hear anything. Did I break it? I don't know. So at the front of this, we're gonna have 725, 721, and 736. And I think we'll just throw on 1010 for an extra helper unit. We'll be led by GP15s. Alrighty, so there's that. We're going to pretty much be hauling up there some empty box cars as well as some tank cars. So I want to go ahead and get some tank. I got tank train. We're going to use some tank train cars. Actually, no tank train cars. I want to use standard. Let's see, I had a tank car laying around somewhere. Can carry crude oil. There it is. Yeah, we're going to be carrying up... No, I could have swore we were carrying crude oil. I wonder if we can add crude oil. Let me give me a second. Very crude oil. There we go. Crude oil. Maybe the first few, unless I can slap another one in. Can I put crude oil in you? Let's see. No, I cannot. That's a pisser. Let me see. That's nice. Put crude oil in you. Just trying to give a bit of variety to. I guess I can't. Alright, we'll just stick with these. So. Alright, I put it in the one car. Come on. Where's my crude oil cars? I bet you it's tank train. Let's go tank train. Yeah, because it can carry crude oil. So we'll go tank train. Always weird how this thing works. Just trying to remember which way it goes. I think it's B. Yes. Let me go C. Nope. I guess that's fine. C, C, then we go A. That works. Load them up. These other ones are loaded up, except this one. I have to do the front tank car. Yeah, we're just gonna use these. Let's just say UTLX. Or if you can carry crude. I don't know why it won't allow me to carry crude oil. It's just kind of weird. Kind of weird. So, we'll just use these tank train cars. Wood pulp. I need to take wood pulp up there. Actually, I also need to do some recycled paper. Hold on a sec. I'm just trying to find everything. It's been a while since I've done this. Trying to take some recycled paper up there. Yep, there it is. So we're going to use these cars, the IBT. Don't think they're going to be found up this way. I feel like they're found other places, but... And wood chips, just for some other time. I always forget the FTX. There we go. Lots of wood chips, because who doesn't need more wood chips in their life? There's that. It's not going to be an incredibly long freight train because at some point we're actually going to go past it to Carrabassett Yard just outside Dead Creek. and then we're pretty much going to turn it around and come on back to the yard. So I also need wood pulp. What carries wood pulp? Maybe this. Let's see. I think it does. Nah, it's not wood pulp. I forget what carries wood pulp. So, alright, so we got some of these. And now we just need to get some empties on the train. Just trying to find some different looking box cars. That should be good. And we're going to take these up to Carrabassett, and we're just going to drop those off. So that's going to a different industry. Alrighty, so that's pretty much the train. It's not incredibly long. It's just long enough. It's got some weight to it. I don't know necessarily if we're going to need all these engines, but there is one steep grade that I have not fixed yet. So we're going to go in, and I can't hear any sounds right yet, so we're going to find out if everything is working. Just make sure I go for the position. Alrighty, so before we get going out of here, I want to get on the main line track, which is over there. So I just need to make sure all my tracks are set before we depart. So that is set. You know, if that's too loud, no center beams heading up there today, Chris. Right, so that's set. We need to go left. Looks like everything is set for the most part. Wow. That's going to be set, so just we'll make our way down. There's the tower. Alright, we are set to leave the yard. I forgot to put in signals. That's alright. So it's 15 miles per hour ahead now. Climb aboard. It's the interior. We'll watch her as she comes across the bridge. Actually, I could have taken some center beams up there. That's alright, we'll come on, you got 4 engines, you're not that heavy. There we go. Turn it up just a little bit. actually. I think it's going to be 20 mainline speed. Oh, I didn't set it up to get rid of the overlays. That's alright. I'm going to maintain 15 through here. He says he does 16. Sound like the tank trains have any sounds coming off of them. No, it doesn't. I hate it when it does that. Only some certain cars have sounds and some others don't. I know the sounds, which sucks. We're on the main line now, so we can probably pick up the speed a little bit. Normally wait till the train clears, but I just want to get it. So just bump up to 35. So of course there isn't a whole lot of scenicing done around this area. I have hills put in places that actually are scenic, so that is coming in the future. I'm very excited about that. So. Sounds for you guys. I'm kind of curious. Are they too loud? sure some of you guys will recognize the players coming through. I got one that might interest you, Chris. One area coming up here, going to be on the left of the crossing. It's just a shame that only these cars have the sounds. And everything else is just quiet. Kind of annoys me, really. So I'm coming up here on the left. Still not really scenic yet, but that's coming. Is Chris's house, right by the crossings. We'll sit out in his front yard and wait for the train. Because I'm sure Chris knows the train's coming. Slowly making its way. Probably could have waited a few more seconds, but regardless, so... Alright, we're at 35, so we're going to back it down a notch. There it is. Hopefully it won't get too loud.
Detector milepost 2.0. Detector milepost 2.0. No defects. Total axles 156. Train speed 3.4 mph. Detector out.
Slowly trucking along. Now if we take a right, go up that way, we'd end up at the soon-to-be lumber yard. Crossing there. I haven't updated the trigger, but it should be more further back. Regardless, it's where it is to where it is. So we'll start sounding off a little sooner for that crossing coming up. house or two up through here. Not much else. Got some dirt roads for whatever. Just kind of dirt roads out in the middle of nowhere. Logging companies or people looking to go on hikes and trails. So, coming up here on the right should be the North Branch Dead River. Like State Route 27 is something that's continuous through this map. Just about anyways, at least from north to south. There's that. I had some power lines coming down the hill, because this is a real area. On this little river, and there's this big hill. I didn't get the train quite all too well, but there's this power lines that come down the hill, goes over the river, and then the State Route 27 or the Arnold Trail. Looks like my power lines disappeared, so I got some more power lines going in. So. Got another crossing coming up. Winding along, making our way up. Do have to get ready to go soon. We should be able to make it to either Dead Creek or Carrabassett Yard. That's the right button. Just go over and look at this place real quick. Just a little house out here. By the crossing. A little garage. My plan is to put some tall dead grass back here. Just gonna have some junk out in the field. This little dirt road leads up to the crossing. Coming up, should be going across the North Branch Dead River again. So I'm sorry, it's not too scenic, guys. It's just with the Mac, didn't get a lot done in terms of that. Wouldn't have been possible. The Mac would have died. So, of course, now I can get some good scenicing done. Get some trees around the area, get some hills, and start working on that. Try to push Phase 1 out to you guys here pretty soon. So this has changed. It's no longer a bog, it's just kind of a area in the river. Trying to get a good area to view from. As it comes across. Starting to go up a grade, so start throttling up. Not really a long train, but little bit. Start getting steep here in a minute, so as that grade starts to climb. Go up another notch. Throw in notch 6. Hopefully notch 6 should hold. Seem to be doing all right. Train's a little bit shorter today. Got a yellow, so we're gonna back it down. We actually have a red coming up. About a mile. So be prepared for that. I don't know what the red signal's for.
Detector milepost 8.0.
Crossing gates are bugged out.
156 train speed 2 MPA detector out.
So what is this for? We'll start. Here, come to a stop. I can see it right there. It's a red signal, so. Yeah, I love this mirror. It's a good mirror. A lot of foliage behind me in the state of Maine. So, either way, we're going to start backing her down. Maybe start applying some brake. We're going to stretch it out, so apply some throttle. She's slowing too quick. Yeah, those brakes, they work well. Go just a little more, and then we're spinning wheels. Get stuck. Get stuck. Look at how well those brakes work. Hey Chris, could you not, please not try and take people out of my stream, please? I understand you have a stream going, that's fine and dandy, but, sir. Alrighty, why are you... Junction is not aligned ahead. Really. Who was the Nimrod that left that open? We're gonna stop our whole train just for that. Yes. Speed now. I've lost time. Messaging me. This is nice. I enjoy operating with you guys. This is actually kind of fun. Coming over the highway here. State Route 27 to our right. There's a new Northern Energy. Right there. Now that'd be fun to switch out. Passing by Victoria, Maine. To our right side here. Just kind of see the town a little bit, right about there. Follow some. There's the town right off through there. Here's the old Northern Energy facility right there. We have to clean that up. And the train tracks, they used to go straight and then curve right, but instead we are making our turn right here. I do have to edit some of the grade coming up, because you're going to see in about a minute when we start heading up the hill, this grade gets pretty wicked pretty quick, so... Start throttling on because it's going to get steep. Yeah, it's going into a 2.3943464850 2.50% grade. That is absolutely ridiculous. Thing was, I said to be like a point, I think it was like a 1 point something, like a 1.5 or something. I can't remember what I said to be, but the grade was not supposed to be that steep. So going to speed again. What happened there? The train was not like that. And it's all patched up and everything, and I guess when he poured it over, but we would have drilled. With the brakes, easing it down. Another one. We're actually almost to Carrabassett Yard, which is nice. From there, I will have to keep going because I do have to get ready for dinner. Making dinner tonight with the girlfriend. Our indoor date. So. The track gets wonky. The train kind of screwed with it again. Oof. The track's not supposed to be that rough. Or the steep for that matter. And the grass is all floating. Coming up, so we're gonna slow it down. That 20 always sneaks up on me. We're starting to get close to Dead Creek, formerly Winston, formerly I can't remember what the first name I named it was. But we need to start slowing down. It's right at the bridge coming up. I'll apply some repellent. Yep, Sean was here. Trees.
Detector mileage 13.0. LEX. Total axles 156. Train speed 25 mph. Detector out.
There's the Dead River again. North Branch, or yeah, North Branch Dead River. Let's come across it again. Got a 10 coming up, so we're gonna back it down one more time. Get ready for our street running area. Probably apply some independent because we're going to be going downhill. See the sign coming up. It's right. No, that's what's supposed. There it is, right there. See, I knew it was coming up. Probably take some of that away. So we'll just kind of rub the brakes a little bit. Let her kind of glide into town. Top of the hill. Should be getting ready to hit the crossing. Slow as she goes, right through the middle of town. Yeah, I got the Reggie trains crossings. Look nice. I wanted them. Probably won't be in the final version just because I'm still on the fence about making you guys buy a paper product to get this. I'm not sure, but I wanted to at least get them in there for now because I like them. Maybe there'll be two versions, one with the free crossing, the other one with these. I don't know. So. We'll need to start wrapping this up here in a minute, guys, so. Goes that. Yeah, we're speeding now. This curve will get adjusted to just a little too tight. guys enjoyed this. I have. Well, definitely next time I stream, I will definitely be continuing this session. I will save this session. We'll go switch out the Papermill. Reduce the draw distance so I can get better performance. So you would be able to see the antenna on top of it over there. Bulk of the weight now is on the uphill portion, so and I'm going to edit this track here because this is going to be a windy section of track for trains like the Limited, so it's going to be a little too much. So we'll work out this to be a little more forgiving. Red coming up. Looks of it. Just taking a look at the different views. There it is. Showing yellow on here, but it's red up there. I don't know what that's all about. And there's a dam. Yeah, our tail end of the train still hasn't cleared the 15. Should still be we should have cleared it by now. Our tail end is just getting ready to clear the 15. This is a very slow area because it's winding along the side of the river. Very slow area. But coming down the hill, tail end of the train hasn't cleared the 15 zone yet, so. Let's see. Oh, it did. So what's the deal then? Please don't break it. No, God, I broke it. No, I still have to save. Crap. Dang it. Well. Alrighty then. Well, anyways, guys, that's going to conclude it for today. I guess I broke Tane. Or Tane quit. Yes, it did. That actually worked out well, so I will put the train back over there, place it right outside that. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I will stream later, so please tune in for that, and I will talk to you guys then. See you in the next one.